Hey everyone. So I thought I'd just do a little bit of a fun video here, if you will. Basically, kind of as I adjust some things in behind the camera here. So there you go. Just adjust them a little bit. But I wanted to come on here, do a little bit of a fun little video, if you will. Something that I don't think many people do, but I figure I might as well do it for a little fun and everything. And that's kind of show off what I consider my compilation, my variety, if you will, at least some of my variety compilation DVDs that I have. And to give you a little bit of history of what compilation is when it comes to physical media, whether it's DVD, VHS, or even Blu-ray, believe it or not, and this being the recordable versions of VHS and DVD and Blu-ray. What the compilations are basically is you're adding different content onto the disc. Now we do see a lot of studios like or distributors like Warner Brothers and such that have done compilation sets of cartoons and shows to kind of give you an idea of what the vast libraries contain, so that maybe they could see whether or not there is a demand to want to see certain things like let's say the Briskets or the Pawpaw Bears or Mr. T and so on. If there's a demand, obviously with Mr. T that is, um, if there's a demand to see them released as their own individual volumes, and sometimes or individual sets I should say, and sometimes you don't even have to worry about that either, because sometimes they'll just be like, let's take what is considered the best of in the eyes of a lot of folks and just place them onto a DVD or a set of DVDs or Blu-rays or whatever, or VHSs back in the day, and go from there. And that's what they would do. And you would basically get a variety of content. Nowadays with Blu-ray and DVD, well, more Blu-ray than anything, and even streaming, you kind of have the choice to watch what you want to watch, in different compilations, if you will, which is kind of cool. You don't have to worry about fast forwarding or rewinding. You can go from chapter to chapter. You could go to a menu, shows you the scenes, or show you what episodes and such. When it comes to streaming, you're good to go. You're good to go. But again, the importance of compilation when it comes to recording, back in the day is, especially when it came to Saturday mornings, is you would want to record this stuff because you didn't know whether or not it was going to be back on the following year, or whether or not they were going to repeat the episodes, or whatever the case might be. So you want to have, a copy for yourself to keep and watch whenever you wanted. And especially if you still kept a hold of that VHS or whatever the case might be, beta, whatever, you could basically transfer it over to DVD or Blu-ray, or through different kinds of means, different kind of capture devices and such things like that. So, when I look at, when I look back at compilations, I look back at my history, as I would wake up on Saturday mornings, back when I was living in Oskaloosa, Kansas, and even before me and my family moved in with my grandparents, we would do what we could to record, our favorite shows and even movies, but mostly our favorite cartoon shows, throughout the weekdays and throughout Saturday mornings, because again, we wanted to have them on us to watch whenever we wanted to watch them. So that way, if let's say our parents wanted to watch something and we knew the show was in repeat and we knew, okay, it's the episode we recorded, we could watch it later on, during the week or on the weekend, if you will. So that's the importance of having, that's the importance, I should say, an impact of the importance, I'm trying to find the right word to say, of having variety, compilation, physical media, recording physical media on hand. I do apologize to you guys for a little bit of the awkwardness here. Again, this is just something I wanted to do on the fly without any script or any bullet points. Just a little something silly, if you will. And let me drink some Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Better. Anyway. But yeah, that's basically what the importance is to me when it comes to the history of compilation recordings, through physical media for growing up with cartoons and such. movies and everything. You basically want to have them all in one area, if you will. Even if you have to wear out the tape, fast forwarding, rewinding it to where you want it. Nowadays, you don't have to worry about that through physical media, DVD, Blu-ray, and streaming. You don't have to really worry about that anymore, because you got the options right there. You really do, and you can even make your own compilation DVDs and Blu-rays. Let's say if you have a flash drive or an SD card or a Seagate expansion drive, you could you can use that to download whatever shows you want, whatever episodes you want, put them onto a physical media disc, and go from there, or piece them together as one big video to whatever video software you have, and go from there and watch them, on the go. Put them on your phone, put them on your tablet, your laptop. Watch them on the go, if you will, especially if you're on a plane. But again, basically the history, like I said, goes back to the VHS beta days, and it still continues on to this day because in the living room we have a Sony DVD recorder, my Sony DVD recorder actually, that I got for my birthday, my first birthday back here in or second birthday back here in 2009. I got it, then because the ILO I had finally just went, bit the dust, went to Davy Jones' locker, if you will. Because basically what happened is that normally with a recorder of any kind, you could record on different days, different hours, and everything. The ILO got to the point to where you had to constantly record. You had to keep it going and going and everything. If you started to record something, you had to keep it going and everything on that same day because you might lose somehow the content that you recorded if you don't, or something like that. So yeah, I ended up getting for my birthday in 2009 the Sony DVD recorder, which still works to this day. It still works very well, and it's a good way to get around certain circumstances if you can. Well, when it comes to content that might seem unrecordable or capturable, you can find it. You can find a way to do it in another means, if you will. But with that said, again, I just wanted to come out here, do this little fun video, and show you, like I said, some of the ones that I have courtesy of DVD. That I may have either transferred some content from VHS to them, but mostly it's all DVD. And the ones I want to start off here, first of all, with is some of them I do have stored away. Some of them are actually over there in that shelf, I think. But these are basically what I call the holiday DVDs. And what these are basically is these are things I started back even when I lived in Kansas. I even lived in Kansas on my own. I started doing this trend where every holiday season I would create a DVD, and I would take a DVD into my recorder, whether it's the Apex recorder or the ILO, and I would record different holiday specials off Toon Disney or whatever. Whenever they would come on, I would do it. And that would include even the Christmas Day parades and the movies and stuff like that. And I've been doing it for, God, going on what now, 20 years, 21 years I've been doing it. So it's been a long time, but it's been a tradition of mine because I always like to mix things up, even if it's the same kind of stuff I've recorded before. So like these four here are just from 2017. These are the ones I could find right now. These are like from 2017 and such. So yeah, these are all 2017, and they're just movies and specials that I have all in one place, which is pretty cool. And then the same goes for these. This is like from 2019 and all that. And over time, due to the fact that I was working, I would be very limited to what I can do. So I only do like one or two discs. That's from 2021 right there. I'd be very limited to. Actually, I did two from 2021 actually. So here's two of them from 2021 right there. I'd be very limited to what I could do, especially with work. And then here's 2018. This is 2018 right here. I do have other ones, I think, from 2018, but here's one of them. And then here's 2022. So this is from 2022 right here. And again, these are things this is something that I started back when I lived on my own in Kansas. I lived on my own, and I decided, again, I wanted to have some. I wanted to have some holiday stuff on me to watch whenever I wanted throughout the year if I felt in the Christmassy mood. But they're not the only ones that I did a variety of. This one here, this is from '07. This is from September. This looks like it says from September 5th. Yeah, September 25th, 2007. This is 2 months before I moved back here. This has Underdog. This has Live's 20th anniversary. Yeah, Live's 20. Regis, the live show with Mark and Kelly now with Regis and Kelly and Regis and Kathy Lee. This is Underdog Collection Volume 1, Live 20th Anniversary Show, Fox and the Hound 2, Underdog Volume 2, and animation music video. So I, like, the AMVs, fan vids I would make, I put some on there. So that's kind of an idea of what I mean. Like, have, collections of the Underdog Collection 1 and 2, Fox and the Hound 2 movie, Live special, Live 20th Anniversary special, and then of course some music videos to finish it off. And then these here are just DVDs I've had. This is like a Marvel disc. This is like X-Men, the 90s X-Men, Fantastic Four, Iron Man, and all that. That's on Spider-Man, the animated series when they were on Toon Disney. That's on here. So X-Men, Spider-Man, they're on here on that one. Same with this one. This is X-Men, the 90s X-Men, Spider-Man, the animated series, and the 2K23 TMNT from Fox Kids, or 4Kids, if you will. And then this one's probably the biggest one I have because this one has a lot of stuff on it. This has a lot of stuff on it. I don't know if you could read that, but it's got like Back to the Barnyard. It's got Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling and all that. So it's all on there and everything. I don't know if you could read that. But that's basically another variety disc that I put together when I was I put together basically when I was living on my own and when I came back here. I think that one I just showed you was one of the ones I put together when I came back here, and that was through the I don't know if that was through the Sony recorder or no, that was 2007. So I don't know if that was the Sony recorder or something. I gotta look at it, but that was a lot of stuff. But then I also have this. This is kind of a compilation disc. It's basically the uncut version of the pilot for Bonkers, Going Bonkers, which I call Going Bonkers the movie, and then the Going Bonkers sequel, the transitional mid-season finale, New Partners on the Block. That's kind of a compilation together by basically piecing those two episodes together that basically kind of serve as the movie and the sequel to the movie, if you will, the pilot movie and the sequel to the pilot movie. So I did that, and then this one here, I did long ago. This is everything. You can see probably everything that's on there already. Probably see what's on there already. I got Bonkers, Going Bonkers, some music videos, Scooby-Doo, Zombie Island, the Somewhere Out There music video, Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, Heathcliff the movie, Tiny Toon Towers, Batman Vacation, and just some other stuff as well. So that's on there. Pretty cool. And then this one here is my anime collection one. And then you can see on the back what's on there. I'm not going to read all that to you. But yeah, these are just examples of the variety compilation stuff that I have, throughout that I've recorded, I should say, throughout my years. And I just wanted to come on here and share it with you guys. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comment section, as well as the live chat during the premiere. Like the video, ring the bell for notifications, subscribe to the channel, and let me know if you have anything like this in your collection. And until next time, guys, I am out. I'll talk to y'all later.